Hope y'all having a great time out there. Enjoying the company of other youth your age, athletes who are all out there to work hard and get better and learn and meet new people. So I hope everything's going well out there. I hope you all are having a great time with your coaches and all the guest speakers that you guys have had. Continue to enjoy it. Coach Parker asked me to speak a little bit on motivation, so I won't take up too much of your time, but I'll speak a little bit, on myself and my experiences as a professional athlete and also as a youth, and how motivation has played such a key role in my development as a professional athlete and from my childhood on to my professional years. One thing I would say about motivation is it's definitely been the key reason to why I've been able to be so successful, not just on the basketball court, but also in the classroom. For myself, I always was able to find different ways to motivate myself and different reasons to motivate myself for different levels of success. When I was in high school, for example, my motivation to succeed at the high school level was because I had set goals for myself to reach, such as being a Division I NCAA athlete or playing for the Canadian national team. Those were goals that I set, and I used those goals as motivation to bring myself to another level of competition. Also in the classroom, I knew that if I didn't succeed in the classroom, that I was not going to be able to compete as an athlete at that level. So that motivated me to perform in the classroom as well, to seek outside help and tutoring, whatever I needed to do to succeed in the classroom so that I could be a better athlete and continue to play in my sport. As the years go on, your motivation and your drive, it may change, and it should change as you start to mature and as you start to grow. My motivation went from that to being in college and having the motivation of I've reached that one goal, so it changed, and now it was to become a professional athlete. So I had to put in the work, and I used the desire of being a professional athlete as my new means of motivation. So and once I did that, I got to a point of being a professional athlete, and once I became a professional athlete, my motivation is shifted again. In 2011, I got married, and the following year I had my first little boy, and my motivation then changed again. It was now as a professional athlete to succeed, because the better I play, the more money I make, and the better situation I can provide for my wife and my children, So over the years, it constantly shifted, but the constant there was that I always had something to motivate me. And what motivates me doesn't have to motivate you, and what motivates you doesn't have to motivate Coach Parker, let's say, or the camper sitting next to you. Everybody needs to find their own means of motivation, but make sure that you have a means of motivation. That's very important. Set goals for yourself. Have ideas of what you want to succeed, and not just long-term goals, but short-term goals as well. And don't just create a goal and say, this is what I want to do. Create a goal and then have a timeline so that you can challenge yourself. Like, I want to accomplish this by this time. That's very important as well. So to have not limits on your goals, but to have a timeline where you want a time where you can say, like, this is when I want to accomplish this goal by. If you reach that timeline, then great. If you don't, then adjust it, but don't give up on your goals, and always have something that motivates you. So don't want to take up too much of your time. I hope you guys are having a great time. Take advantage of the coaches that you have there. Ask them questions. The guest speakers that you have coming in, ask them questions. Enjoy it. I wish I was there to be with you guys, but I'm not. So hello from overseas. Shout out Coach Parker. Shout out Flight School. Shout out the Academy. And shout out Pride of the North Side. All right. Y'all enjoy.